Go. Hello.
We're good?
Go.
Hi, Iggy here with Graffiti Dog Productions, and we're here with Lucy Isabel, who's from Nashville, but she's a New Jersey girl.
It's true.
And you grew up where in New Jersey?
I grew up in Monmouth County, so I grew up in a town called Little Silver. It's about 5 miles just off the beach. So.
What's your fondest memories of growing up there?
I mean, I spent every day of the summer of my life. You know, Memorial Day to Labor Day was at the ocean, so it's
On the beach?
on the beach. Yeah,
Did you swim?
I did. Yeah.
Which it's salt water is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
It's just the smell
Yeah.
and just to hear that sound.
Yeah.
It aesthetically it's amazing. And she has 2 CDs out, by the way, in which you can get where?
Anywhere really. Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, iTunes, Bandcamp. You know, really anywhere that you like to get your music.
Oh, which is amazing. We just listened to it, and your first CD, you talk a lot about your family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So as a songwriter, what are the things that make you just want to write a song?
Kind of depends on the day, but you know, I like a good story. I'm kind of a folk singer, so I like to write story songs and just kind of try to interpret things in that way.
And so you were actually pursuing being an actress.
I was, yeah. I started acting in musical theater when I was 8 years old, and then I pursued that until I graduated college and didn't want to move to New York and pursue it anymore because that was kind of the place to be for musical theater. So instead I moved to Nashville. So.
What made you move to Nashville?
I started writing music when I was around my junior year in college. Really more senior year, but I started writing music, and singing has always been, you know, my favorite thing, basically, so it was a way to continue singing without having to pursue, you know, theater in New York.
And you taught yourself how to play guitar.
I did, yeah.
How'd you do that?
Sheer willpower? No. I mean, I played piano. I started playing piano when I was a freshman in high school because I actually went to a performing arts high school. It was my sending district, but they had a performing arts academy within just the bigger high school. And I had developed a love for Billy Joel and wanted to play piano, and so I took a piano elective when I was a freshman in high school to learn how to play. And by about halfway through the school year, the teacher asked me if I would consider becoming a piano major the next year. So I did that. I was a piano major for my sophomore through senior year of high school. And then in college, I brought a guitar with me freshman year, not knowing how to play it because I knew I wanted to learn how to play it.
Nice.
And I just kind of never got around to it. You know, I learned like a C chord and a G chord, and like that was the extent of it. And then by the time I was a junior, though, I didn't have roommates in where I was living, and so I spent most of my time not doing my homework and instead learning to play songs that I liked. So.
And what songs were they?
Oh.
What songs you because I played.
Yeah.
I'm self-taught too.
Yeah.
And I used to put records on.
Yeah.
And play to them, and you
Yeah.
fumbled your way through it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
what records did you put on and play to?
I would kind of do like one-off tracks. So I would do like a Bruce Springsteen tune or a John Denver song, or you know, Fleetwood Mac, or you know, anything like that. Just kind of anything that I would find stuck in my head, and I would be like, well, if I learn how to play it, then, you know, I can sing it and be done with it. You know, like, so there was a variety of things, really.
Very cool. And you got 2 CDs out,
Mm-hmm.
and you recorded them in the same place, or?
I did, yeah. I have a friend called Mike in Nashville, and he moved to Nashville shortly after me. And we kind of were hanging out, and he was like, let's record some music. So he has a studio in his house, so.
And the first CD you did by yourself.
So that's actually the second CD, and
Oh,
it's kind of a surprise one. I didn't tell anybody I was going to release it, and then I just dropped it one day and said, by the way, this exists. So the first one along the way was kind of more of a, I don't want to say more thought out, because the other one was thought out. I just didn't let anybody know it was happening. But along the way was more of kind of a traditional like release approach.
So you're starting your tour here at our house,
Yeah.
which is very cool, by the way.
Yeah.
the fact that she's here.
Yeah.
Where are you going after this?
I'll be playing the Bitter End in New York on Tuesday night, and then a little later in the month I'm playing a few shows in Connecticut right before the holidays, and then I'll be back in Nashville.
And you said you were going to Australia.
I am going to Australia, yes. My husband and I are kind of just taking advantage of being young and allowed to go there, and so
Very cool.
yeah, so we're headed to Australia at the end of February, and I'll be playing shows there and hopping all around. Yeah.
And so this young man that you married, tell me a little about him.
He's great. He's over there. We got married a month ago yesterday. Or no, a month ago tomorrow. Today's the 2nd? A month ago tomorrow. We got married November 3rd. I'm already forgetting our anniversary. And yeah, he's great. We met in Nashville. He's sort of a Nashville native. And yeah.
So you really liked moving from New Jersey to Nashville. Was that a big culture change, or was that something that...
Yeah, no, it is. It's different. I mean, it is a city, so it's got that going for it, but it's a small city. You know, it's growing rapidly now, but it's not like walking into New York is, or walking into Philly is.
New York is yeah.
Yeah, it's a suburban city, and that's kind of something I like about it, because, you know, I'm a small town folk singer.
So you're going to Australia.
Yeah.
I have to ask you, if there was one venue that you would love to play,
Yeah. Like,
is there a venue
anywhere or
of anywhere, the whole planet?
I'm gunning for the Ryman. You know, the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville. That would be at the top of my list probably.
Very cool. I'm not familiar with it.
It's kind of experienced a renaissance over the last maybe 25 years. They did the Grand Ole Opry there for a little while, and then it fell into disrepair, and it's this amazing kind of historical spot, and it fell into disrepair, and they were going to tear it down, but instead Emmylou Harris stepped in, and she did a concert there to raise money for it, and they really revitalized it. And I've never heard a room that sounds that good. You know,
Really? So you like the acoustics?
Oh yeah,
and
it's unbelievable.
And the venue itself is wow, how cool
Yeah,
is
if you're ever
that?
in Nashville, hit up the Ryman. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And so the people that are watching right now, you're going to be here because actually we're live. So have you done house concerts before?
I have. I've done a few. I tend to play a really wide variety of shows because I'm kind of a full-time touring musician, so I just travel wherever they'll have me. So I've done a few house shows and do everything from, you know, big venues to restaurants to living rooms to, you know.
Yeah. And we're so happy that you're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trust me, Kelly and I this is very, very, very cool. And in fact, you're the first person to actually do a planned house concert in this venue.
Yeah.
You like to Kiss dolls?
I do like the Kiss dolls.
We just saw a Kiss tribute band not too long ago.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. So on your way here from Tennessee,
Yeah.
what was on the radio in your car?
Oh, I've been listening to the Secret Sisters a lot. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Yeah.
So they're a duo of actual sisters out of Alabama, out of Florence, Alabama. So Muscle Shoals, really. And they released an album, gosh, must have been a year and a half ago now, that Brandi Carlile produced. So I've got their album in the car, and I listen to that usually once or twice.
Did you ever listen to the First Aid Kit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
yeah.
First Aid. So, do you ever rock out? if there was a band that you like rock out, man.
Yeah.
Head bob.
I mean, it's cliche, but like, I would say the closest I get to like real rock is like Bruce. You know, I mean, Bruce Springsteen.
You like Bruce?
Yeah. I mean, we're from the same part of Jersey, so you know, it's kind of a writ. You know, it's an obligation.
You know, believe it or not, Bruce loved punk rock music.
Yeah.
When he wrote, everybody's got he wrote it for the Ramones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he loved the Ramones.
Yeah.
He was hanging out in that New York scene.
Yeah.
He totally dug the punk rock scene.
Yeah, no, he seems like a guy that's really interested in just music in general. You know, like if it's enjoyable, he's enjoying it. You know.
Did you ever meet him?
Yeah, I have.
You did?
Yeah. I mean, you encounter him all over the place, really, because he still lives around there. But yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So listen, come 3 o'clock, the doors open, and 4 o'clock, Lucy goes on, and we hope to see you all here. You got the last word. What are you going
Come see me play.
to say? This is going to be very cool.
Yeah,
And Cello obviously is very excited.
yeah, he's mellowing out.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.